Good morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCA TGV studio, I'm Marielle Tuppert alongside Alexis Knoll.
Coming up in today's show, Student Council rep applications and petitions are due today. The Hispanic Foods class is hosting a food truck event today. And reporter Luke Willishell showcases a student with a unique talent in today's Student Spotlight. All this and more on your WCA TGV News.
Attention juniors. Timeless Photography will be in the Commons area today during Lunch and Learn with information about senior pictures for the 2024 yearbook. Please stop by the table and pick up information that will contain everything you need to know about your senior yearbook photos.
A link to the Senior High School Student Council representative application has been sent to all student email addresses. If you are interested in representing your class and serving as a Senior High School Student Council representative for the 2023-2024 school year, please submit the digital application and printed petition by 2:55 p.m. today.
The Hispanic Foods class is hosting a food truck event today during all Lunch and Learns. Stop by the CSC to purchase some delicious food.
Any student who entered something into this year's art show or had something in the display case is asked to gather your work and take it home. All two-dimensional work can be found in Mrs. Page's room, and all ceramic work can be found in Mrs. Balco's room.
Let's get a check on the weather. We go to Lily Haverly for your 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today is Thursday, May 4th, and here is your 3-day forecast. Today, we can expect light rain with a high of 55 and a low of 36. Tomorrow is projected to be partly sunny with a high of 62 and a low of 39. And finally, this Saturday, we can expect it to be mostly sunny with a high of 71 and a low of 44. That's all for your 3-day forecast. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Lily. Seniors are encouraged to submit their community service hours from this current school year for a chance to win $200 cash prize from the Challenge program. Please complete the Google Form survey that was emailed to all seniors from Mrs. Yetter by Friday, May 5th, if you would like to be considered for the Senior Community Service Award.
Attention students taking the SAT test here this Saturday, May 6th. Please remember to bring your admission ticket, another form of photo ID, number 2 pencils, and an approved calculator to the test with you. You must have your admission ticket as well as photo ID to be admitted. Doors will open at 7:45 a.m. for check-in. Please see Mrs. Albright with any questions.
Class of 2023, we want to feature your photos in the annual senior video. Please send up to 10 pictures from your elementary, junior high, and high school years to the TV Studio email address, tv.studio@glsd.us. The deadline for submission is Monday, May 8th.
Any student interested in joining Avidum for next school year or helping with an upcoming event should see Mrs. Ryder.
We go to Jacob Kramer for the Wildcat Sports Report.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today the baseball teams have games against Bell Vernon at 7 p.m. Varsity is home and JV is away. Then the boys volleyball team has a game at home versus Mars at 7:30. In national sports news in the MLB, there are 10 games. Your Pittsburgh Pirates have a game in Tampa Bay against the Rays at 1:10 p.m. In the NHL, there are 2 games. Headlining the night is the Florida Panthers in Toronto against the Leafs at 7 p.m. That's all for sports news. Thanks, so back to you.
Thanks, Jacob. In other sports news, there will be a mandatory meeting for any 9th, 10th, and 11th grade student interested in trying out for the golf team on Wednesday, May 10th at 7:40 a.m. in room S207. Information about tryouts and the summer schedule will be given at this time.
Wondering what's on the menu today? Here's Emma Urick with What's Cookin'.
What's cooking, Latrobe? Today is Thursday, May 4th, and cooking up in the main line, we have General Tso chicken with fluffy white rice and broccoli tops. Tomorrow, we will have nacho taco platter with golden corn. The sandwich options for today are a hamburger, cheeseburger, or chicken patty. In the pizza line, we have homemade cheese and pepperoni pizza. The grab-and-go bar has fresh salads and deli hoagies. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Emma. This Friday is School Lunch Hero Day, a day to recognize and thank the extraordinary women in the senior high school cafeteria with the power to prepare tasty meals, to navigate student allergies, and to adhere to strict nutrition standards. Thank you to our super powerful, super kind superhero lunch ladies.
Next week is Prom Spirit Week. Monday will be college gear, Tuesday will be barbecue dad versus soccer mom, Wednesday will be Wildcat Spirit, and Thursday is dress to unimpress. We hope you participate.
After some time off following a devastating dirt bike injury, one individual makes a triumphant return and decides to give dirt bikes one more try. Here is reporter Luke Willowshell with today's Student Spotlight.
After some time off following a devastating dirt bike injury, one individual makes a triumphant return and decides to give dirt bikes one more try. Robert Rossi is a student athlete who plays hockey and loves to ride dirt bikes. He rides competitively and for fun on his property. The thrills of this sport are what keeps Robert interested.
Just the overall experience of having fun, going fast, and getting airtime.
The sport can also be dangerous. Robert was riding one day last year when he broke his wrist. He questioned if he'd ever wanted to come back.
It was pretty scary coming back because I was pretty nervous. I didn't want to get hurt for any of my other sports like hockey, and I just wanted to be able to ride safe.
To avoid injury, Robert has to have a focused mindset when he is hitting stunts and jumps in midair.
Pretty much it's just like timing is very important because if you mess up just one little thing, you could very easily get hurt.
Robert just wants every rider to be safe and not get injured like he did. Robert is back in action and riding comfortably. He is very brave for coming back and deciding this is something he wants to do for many years to come.
Now here is Zoe Favada with Wildcat World News.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today in World News, a powerful tornado sent residents of a coastal city in Virginia fleeing for cover as it pushed through buildings and homes. The tornado caused an estimated $15 million in residential damage, with 9 homes destroyed and another 36 homes sustained major damage that made them unlivable. Luckily, no injuries have been reported. Next, Germany called for governments around the world to work on setting an ambitious target for renewable energy that will help prevent global warming. The proposal flips the script on previous push to set deadline for phasing out all fossil fuels. They instead backed up the idea of capturing planet-warming emission as a way to reducing greenhouse gas in the atmosphere. Lastly, in local news, the Pittsburgh Zoo just made an announcement on the 2 leopard cubs born at the zoo on March 18th. The cubs will remain away from the public view until they're old enough to receive vaccinations and safely navigate their outdoor habitat, zoo officials said. Once the cubs receive their second vaccination in mid-June, they'll be able to leave the den. Zoo officials can't say guaranteed specific public viewing dates yet. That's all for World News. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT TV News. Have a great day, Latrobe. We are GL.
Go Wildcats!